Hello everybody and welcome back to another Weather Guy video. Today we're going to be talking about Winter Storm Harper, the huge nor'easter that's going to dump a lot of snow on the northeast. But this is a huge but. Where will it go? Where will the low track? That depends on how much snow you get. So the amount of snow you get all varies upon where the low tracks. If it tracks further south, the I-95 corridor will see more snow. If it tracks north, the I-95 corridor will basically see a mostly rain event. Let's get right on into it. You're probably watching right now on YouTube, but if you want to go follow me on Instagram at YouTube_weather_guy. I already posted this morning my predictions for snow totals, but that all changes. I am going to be updating throughout the day, and this video will most likely go on my IGTV account for the people that only follow me on Instagram. So it is a great resource. So go check that out. So I'm going to look at the more specific models. This is the most latest run of the 12-kilometer model. It moves in. Now, we are watching this area right here. Boston, Providence, Hartford, Bridgeport, Connecticut, New York City, Philadelphia, and D.C. That is the area of most uncertainty. So as you can see, as the storm gets started, right now it is in Detroit. It's in Chicago. It's going to work its way into Cleveland and Columbus, and into Pittsburgh and Buffalo and Albany. Then it starts closing in on Philadelphia. The snow line will be just north of D.C., so that will be an all-rain event. No snow for D.C. But Philadelphia starts as sleet and will change over to all rain. New York starts as snow, then changes over almost immediately to rain. Bridgeport starts as snow and then changes over to sleet and rain when the heaviest of the storm comes through. Hartford, same thing. Boston, same thing. Even Portland can see a changeover to that sleet. But just yesterday, we saw a big change in this model. So let's go all the way back 24 hours to the 12Z model yesterday. It had this storm moving off. That was the one that hit Thursday night in the I-95 corridor. But then it had D.C. starting as snow and immediately changing over to rain. Philadelphia starting as snow and then right before the worst of the storm going over to rain. New York starting as snow. Same thing with Bridgeport and Hartford. And then in Boston as well. Then New York changes over to freezing rain. Bridgeport and Hartford change over to sleet. And then Boston changes over to sleet. And then Portland stays snow the entire time. Now here is yesterday's predictions for snowfall. A lot of snow on that I-95 corridor. Today, it's more north. There's almost nothing on this I-95 corridor. But I do want to look at the next closest model to the exact amount of snow that we're going to see with this storm. That is the 3-kilometer model. So this is what I shared on my Instagram account. DC, less than an inch if you get anything at all. Same thing in Philadelphia. New York, 1 to 3 inches. Bridgeport, 5 to 8 inches, just because there's slight variance. Could be 4, could be 6, could be 3, but I'm saying 5 to 8 inches. Hartford, 8 to 12. Boston, you could see 5 to 8, you could see 8 to 12. I went with 5 to 8 just because of that switchover. And then Portland, 12 to 24. Just because if it stays all snow, you'll see 2 feet. If it switches over, then you'll see less snow. Albany, I'm thinking 12 to 18. Buffalo, 8 to 12. And then Columbus, Cleveland, 8 to 12 or 5 to 8. Same thing in Pittsburgh. So it's going to differ greatly depending on where the low goes. In this model, this is where the low tracks. You'll see it coming on right down there. Kentucky to southern Ohio to West Virginia to Pennsylvania and moves off the coast of New Jersey and Long Island. So you can see Portland, you switch over to sleet. Boston, you switch over to rain for a while and then switch back to sleet. Hartford, you switch over to rain. Same thing in Bridgeport, New York, Philadelphia, and DC, you start as rain and you end as rain. So, just the difference in 24 hours means a foot to 5 inches. So, we could see a drastic change again. I will be posting again on Instagram when the 18Z model comes out. Because this storm, the most populated areas of the United States are in the area of greatest uncertainty, which is the Boston to Washington megapolis. So there's going to be a lot of coverage, especially in that region, because if it changes over to rain, then it'll be less significant of an event. Unless it changes over to sleet, then you'll see more snow and more travel issues for your extended weekend. For your extended weekend, it might be good to go skiing in Vermont, because Vermont is now getting a lot more snow than was predicted. They were predicted to get 3 to 5 inches. Now they're predicted to get 12 to 18 inches. So, for you skiing and snowboarding fans, it's your weekend. So, again, check me out on Instagram. I will be posting again later. And stay safe. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, comment any comments, questions, concerns, ideas in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Have some fun in that snow.